If I wouldn't do this step, it would happen after the dress was stitched. I'm really excited about this skirt. Used to be a waistband and the skirt, which means this side is looser than this side, so elastic will not move. Here is the dress. Come, let's do a small upcycle project today. As you can see here, I have my daughter's dress. It used to be a beautiful, very flary 4-tier gown. It doesn't fit my daughter anymore because she has outgrown it. So let's change it. So here I have detached the bodice out of the dress. This we can use it somewhere else. Now let's cut according to my daughter's measurements. Let's cut it in half and see how much it turns up to. Waistband, and this can be the rest of a skirt. Yeah, it is enough for me. 24, that means she can, yes, 48. She can have a nice gathered skirt. This is how she can have a knee length skirt. And if I detach this band from here, this will be our waistband. Move on to the sewing. I am loosening the elastic so that however loose it has to get, it will get now, but not after the dress is made. See, given out 1 inch. The 28 mark was here and it has loosened up 1 inch. If I wouldn't do this step, it would happen after the dress was stitched, and then the dress would get loose later on. Now here we have our elastic, we have our fabric, and we have these little pieces. The elastic, it is of 0.75 inches. You can see that. I will do a French seam here because it will give more strength to the fabric to begin with. I have made a 1/4 inch seam. The next seam that I'm going to make will also be of 1/4 inch. I'm really excited about this skirt, and I am sure my daughter will be very happy twirling around in it. She also loves, twirl-worthy outfits. Give her this surprise. She'll be elated. Today the textile industry is one of the biggest pollution generating industries. So I always try to make as much use of the dresses. This is my contribution. My elastic is 0.75 inches wide. I am increasing the stitch length to give it a quick stitch. I do not have difficulties while turning the fabric over. See, the skirt. I did measure my skirt waist, and the waistband is 4 inches smaller than the actual skirt waist. I am putting some notches here so that I can adjust it according to the waistband. I'll put some pleats in my skirt so as to match them, and I am just notching the centers so I can match them notch to notch, both sides facing each other. I'll take help of some pins. Here is the notch of the waistband and the notch of the skirt piece. Repeat the same process for all the other sides. Start sewing now. As I have pinned my skirt piece to the waistband, I know how much to reduce, so I'll put a few pleats here and there so as to adjust the skirt to my waistband. Almost done. Here we are, back to where we started. Now I plan to do an understitch so that my seam allowance stays intact within the waistband. No difficulties for my elastic to move around. Also, the threads would not come out. I always keep cleaning the threads as I go, because otherwise it becomes a huge task at the end. It also looks very untidy. We'll fold the elastic like so and close the waistband, and we'll be done. The elastic is made in such a way that you will understand which way to attach on the top of your waist and which side would go towards the lower waist. Is secured properly. I did not bother to change the thread because it will anyways go inside. If you see, the waistband is slightly curved on the upper side, which means this side is looser than this side. So the waist should go like this, because our upper waist will be, the diameter will be less than the lower. So it is like this. Now let's close the waist. Here is our waistband in circle, and here is our skirt piece. We will close it in one go and keep pulling the elastic so that it stays. Make sure that the stitch does not fall on the elastic, otherwise your elastic will not move. I keep adjusting, and we will also have few pleats here and there, because if you remember, our skirt pieces bigger than the waistband. So I'm adjusting the pleats inside cohesively, because otherwise it will feel like it's bunched up. We have come to the end. We have to now stretch the elastic as much as possible so as to distribute the gathers evenly. And voila, our skirt is done. Here is the dress ready, and the skirt and the top. Turn around. Do you love your new outfit?
Wow, Mama, you have done such a nice transition. You are my magician.
Thank you.
I love it.
And
Thank you, Mama.
you're most welcome, darling.